How you doing, folks? It's Joe Value here for Cold Bear Sports on Friday evening with two selections for tomorrow for my YouTube channel, the Joe Value Show, and we'll have a few definitely for the Patreon service as well tomorrow. Definitely getting stuck in a couple of horses that we've been waiting on, and tomorrow is hopefully the day for them. But before I get on to tomorrow's selections for my YouTube channel, just touch on today briefly. Guillemont, I put him up as an each way selection. I'm disappointed that he wasn't third. He just faded over, just kind of gave up when he got headed, and I won't be going near him now till the ground gets a bit better. It did get very boggy there at Weatherby, and not a lot of horses enjoyed it, to be fair. And just leave him be now for the time being. I thought the horse that was second, the favourite, thought that was a very, very good run for a horse so inexperienced. I wanted to take him on, didn't really fancy him. At the prices, I just thought he was too short. I did take him on, but I took him on with the wrong one, basically. A bit unlucky because I was actually, hindsight's a great advisor and all that. But the winner was definitely in my mind, but went for Guillemont. So look, violin time. What can you do? But look, and then we had, what did we have then? Yeah, we had Raikadam in the patron service. He looked all over the winner, to be fair, jumping jumped to 2.5, 3 lengths in front, and looked to have done enough, but just got mugged late on. But bit of a sickener, but sure, look, what can you do? You just drive on, and big weekend ahead, I should imagine. So going on to, we'll start with the last one, I suppose, the 7:15 Kempton for one of my selections tomorrow. Horse by the name of Oceanline. This lad got turned over early on in the week, Wolverhampton, when a short enough price favourite. But I don't think they made enough use of him. What he is an out-and-out galloper, They tried him over hurdles and with a small bit of success, but I think he wants kind of goodish ground, and that's why they're holding back now, running him on the all-weather, overstaying trips, and they'll probably wait till the ground gets a bit better, and then they'll go back over hurdles with him. But in the meantime, he should be able to pick up a win or two over the winter. I think tomorrow is a really good chance for him because the top weight, Coleraine, was a bit disappointing last time, and the likely favourite, Imperium, he's consistent, but like he doesn't be seen that often. He definitely must have his training troubles because there's big gaps between his races, like proper gaps. 200 days, and that he's pretty lightly raced for a horse of his age. He's 6-year-old now, so I think Oceanline, he still has a bit of youth in his side. Wolverhampton, the race, he just got a little bit outpaced by the winner at the wrong time, but he did plug on, and I think if David Probert makes plenty of use of him tomorrow, getting all that weight off the top two of the market, he has a sporting chance there at 7-2, so I'll stick him up there as a point win. That's Oceanline in the 7:15 at Kempton, point win. Has a chance there, and it's a more open race than the betting would suggest, I think. And then my second and final selection of today, it's earlier on in the day. It's the 1:45 at Lingfield, a horse by the name here of Protected Guest. Protected Guest is very frustrating sort. He's more ability than he likes to show, but dropping down to a class 4 tomorrow, I give him a bit of a squeak. He's tricky, he's a kind of an awkward head carriage and that. I just think this race tomorrow could suit him because there's a couple of horses that like to be up there in the front rank, and if Jane Elliott can just take her time with him and try and produce them the last 50 yards or so, she might be just, he might just get his head in front at the right time. He's that type of horse that has to be produced very late, and she seems to get a tune out of him. So, as I said, dropping down to class 4 tomorrow, has run well not that long ago in class 2 races, so I think sporting chance there again. There's only 5 runners, and I want to be against the second favourite, 11:11, who looked a bit of a screwball to me last time at Newcastle. Ran very, very free, and if it does that in a small field tomorrow, surely won't have much left in the locker when needed. So I'm hoping the favourite gets taken up for the lead early on there by supercalifragilistic likes to go forward. So does the favourite. So if them two get into a bit of a duel, 11-11 pulls too hard. Maybe Protected Guest can pick up the pieces there at in around 7-2 or the point win anyway. So that's basically it for today. I will talk to you tomorrow. Don't forget to keep your eyes peeled for a couple of strong selections tomorrow, where we are doing. We're getting stuck in to the service. Okay, all the best, Joe Value, Cold Beer Sports. Take care.